YouTube? I'm Cullum Costello, and today we'll be talking about a couple penny stocks that I've been following closely on the channel. In this video, we'll look at a brief description of these companies, a little bit of news, and then we'll take a look at the stock charts to see how the stocks have been behaving lately. Please keep in mind, you guys, that the stock market, and especially penny stocks, are very risky, so don't invest any money that you're not willing to lose, and as always, do your own research. Now let's get into the video. Alright you guys, the first penny stock we'll be talking about is KYN Capital Group, or KYNC STOCK. Let's take a look at a brief description of what KYN Capital does, and then we'll look at some news from the company. First you guys, if you haven't already, do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button down below. We're a young channel and we're trying to grow on YouTube. That helps us out with the algorithm and also helps other investors learn about these penny stocks. Here we are on OTCmarkets.com under KYNC STOCK, or KYN Capital Group. We can see that KYNC STOCK is pink current, and for those of you that don't know what KYN Capital Group does, I'll read a brief business description. KYN Capital Group is a Nevada corporation. The company has repositioned to be a holding company for acquisitions and technology development in the entertainment, professional sports, blockchain, cryptocurrency, and non-fungible token markets. KYNC's goal is to combine the expertise of their team members to create a cohesive force which will carry the company forward in the marketplace. Here's a tweet from KYN Capital Group back on August 12th. It states, "Release date for CoinFold exchange is right around the corner. We have a development meeting on Friday. We will keep you updated on the progress." So we're awaiting the launch of the CoinFold crypto exchange, which I believe could have some potential in the future. Now let's take a look at some recent news about a partnership with KYN Capital Group. First, if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button down below and join the family. It's free, and all you're going to do is learn about stocks and more ways to make money. KYN Capital Group partners with EverCommerce to deliver PayHow app. KYN Capital Group, in a partnership with the National Homeowners Association, BW Property Management Group, is happy to announce their partnership with PaySimple, a subsidiary of EverCommerce, a leading merchant payment platform for over 500,000 businesses. EverCommerce is a publicly traded company on the NASDAQ. KYN Capital Group, BW, and PaySimple will collaborate to bring businesses a new platform hosted under the brand PayHow, which allows businesses to accept payments via credit card, automated clearinghouse, as well as cryptocurrencies including Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin.
Jackpot.
Under the terms of this agreement, KYN Capital Group will earn revenue from PaySimple as part of a revenue sharing program that will further grow into a percentage of each credit card transaction. This partnership will quickly become a revenue driver for KYN Capital Group, which makes this a big deal for the company as it seeks to also become a NASDAQ-traded company. In conjunction with this partnership, BW Property Management will require many franchise owners to leverage PayHow for all payment processing, resulting in a win-win for both PaySimple and KYN Capital Group. KYN Capital Group will earn revenue for all transactions, whether clients pay via credit card or cryptocurrency. KYN Capital Group will also be announcing additional revenue streams in the coming weeks. We decided to facilitate this partnership as we have processed millions in transactions using the PaySimple platform, states Solomon Williams, founder of BW Property Management Group. The next steps are to grow the PayHow platform to become the platform of choice for small businesses, homeowners, and peer-to-peer transactions in the near future. This will now be made possible with the partnerships we have in place. Alright you guys, now that we've got some recent news on KYNC stock, let's take a look at the stock charts to see how it's traded lately. Also at this time, drop me a comment down below and let me know what you think of KYNC stock. This is the 1 year, 1 day candlestick chart for KYNC stock. Overall, KYNC stock has been on a primary uptrend over the last year, but it's been quite choppy. KYNC stock did go on a tear, trading all the way up to 0.039 or almost 4 cents, but has since sold all the way back down to find the best support level at about 0.0108. However, there is a level below that does concern me. As you can see, if you look back to the left, you see where I drew an arrow and it says gap. Let's drill into the closer chart to take a look. Here's the 5-day 1-hour candlestick chart for KYNC stock. So each of these candles would represent how the stock traded in 1 hour over the last 5 days. You can see if you look to the left where I've drawn an arrow and it says gap. Well, back around July 22nd, the stock gapped up. Usually gaps do get filled at some point, so this is a level that I'd be watching in the future. Right now, KYNC stock is finding the best level of support at around 0.0108. Well, I'd be watching this level if it comes back down to see if it holds that level of support, and if it falls through there, I would expect the gap at 0.009 to 0.098 to get filled. I'm not saying that this gap will get filled, I'm just saying this is a level that I'd be paying attention to. Right now, KYNC stock appears to be trading sideways or consolidating and hitting resistance at about 0.015. So these are the support and resistance levels that I'd be paying attention to in the near term. Alright, you guys, the next penny stock we'll be talking about is DARKPULSE stock, ticker symbol DPLS. For those of you that would like to learn a little bit more in depth about DARKPULSE and what they do, I have made a previous video. You can click that card up above if you'd like to check it out. Now let's take a look at an article about a recent acquisition of DARKPULSE. Then we'll take a look at the stock charts to see how DARKPULSE stock has been behaving lately. DARKPULSE Incorporated acquires Optilon, solidifying the company's operations globally. Optilon is a global security and communications services provider for critical network infrastructure, energy, pipeline integrity, rail, telecommunications, and renewables. Optilon's solutions safeguard people, infrastructure, and assets from ever-evolving challenges in areas ranging from continuity of power supply to cyber attacks, activism, and terrorism. For the sake of the video, I'm not going to read the full article. I just wanted to bring this acquisition to your attention and bring you a brief description of Optilon and what they do. If you'd like to check out the full article, I've provided a link in the video description down below. Now let's check out the charts for DPLS stock. You guys stick around because there's a level you want to pay attention to that I've noticed. Also, please keep in mind that these stocks are not available on Robinhood or Webull. I use E-Trade, it's just a personal preference, and I've provided a link in the description down below if you'd like to check it out. Here's the 1-year, 1-day candlestick chart for DPLS stock. So each of these candles would represent how the stock traded for 1 day over the last year. We can see that DARKPULSE stock has definitely been in a primary uptrend over the last year as it traded all the way up just over 20 cents to trade back down and find support around 7 cents and bounce around there for a while. At the time of this video, DPLS stock is trading just under 12 cents, or 0.119. However, there is one thing that concerns me about this chart, and that's that gap there. You can see I drew an arrow and it says gap, so let's drill down to a closer chart and let's look at these levels. Here's the 5-day 1-hour candlestick chart for DPLS stock, or DARKPULSE. So each of these candles would represent how the stock traded in 1 hour over the last 5 days. The one thing that concerns me about this chart is that gap there, as we said earlier, and that's from 0.0745 up to 0.0881. I'm not saying this gap will definitely get filled, it's just something that I wanted to bring to your attention if you're a holder of DPLS stock. DARKPULSE, in my opinion, has great long-term potential, so this is an area I'd be looking to add if I was holding a long-term position. Or this could be a good entry point if I was looking to start a position in DARKPULSE stock. That's as long as it holds that area as support, of course. Well, that's all the time we have for today, you guys. I want to thank you so much for staying to the end of the video. I hoped you learned something about these stocks. Now do me a favor and leave me a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think of these stocks, recommend another stock to do a video on, or just let me know what your favorite stock is. I love hearing from each and every one of you, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Till next time, you guys, I'm KYN Costello. Now hit that subscribe button, tap that thumbs up, and go out and get money.